I'm reading a really scary book called Made in America.
All right.
He wrote another book before. I got to read it. I forgot what it's called. Where he talked about how we're kind of falling into the same trap that it is, and he's kind of going over it now in this book too, where it's like he's talking about the past. I didn't even, you don't even really realize when you think about like the revolutionary China, you're thinking about like the Mao Zedong takeover and the Communist Party. There was a revolution before that in the early 1900s, right around World War One. And they actually, one of the things was in the 1800s, a lot of U.S. missionaries went over there, and China was actually becoming Christian and very liberal and more democratic. And in the 1900s, the first revolution, they actually brought in a government that was more Western democratic. And
Advising.
he talks about how the whole thing is made in America because we essentially created the Chinese threat when Wilson just kind of fucked them on the deal after World War One. That's what pushed China into the and Stalin and Lenin. But the craziest thing, the relation to what we're seeing today in America, uh, CCP in this book, it's like 1920. There's 15 members.
Holy cow.
There's only 15 people. One of them is Mao Zedong. And,
Damn, dude.
there's only 15 guys, and they meet up with these like these Russian communists, these Marxists, Leninists, and they're the ones that show them how to first infiltrate a party that already exists. So that's when those 15 guys literally infiltrated this KMT government party, and then essentially recruited people within it, converted them into Stalinists and Leninists, and then
Right.
took over that part, just like they're doing here with the Democrats, right? Now you get to a point where, like in New York, you can't even deny the socialists, right? And that's what they're doing. They did it with the CCP, and then eventually now you're a communist country.
Yeah, and it's getting weird, this red-green alliance I keep reading about, which is the
Yes.
Muslims with the communists, or the socialists as they're called right now, but don't be fooled, these are wolves in the sheep's clothing of socialism.
No, this is how the communists this is literally the Russian playbook.
Absolutely.
You go toward you feed the workers' movements, the socialist movements, and that's how you come in, and then you take over that party.
Right on the money, man.
It's
And
so crazy. It's a good book to read. Made in America. It's a great book.
sounds like a great read, man. Absolutely.